Hello viewers, in this video let us learn how to create a employee management system app using reactjs as the front end and node as the back end and mongodb compass as the database. Okay, so this is the app I have created. So see how it works. I have some input fields for name, designation, salary and the add button to insert a record. First I will insert a record, type some data. This is the name, designation, developer, some salary. Click the add button. So one record is inserted, name, designation, salary. Okay. Click anywhere in this line. So when I click here, the record is displayed here. Now make some changes. So this is the updated values. Click edit. So data will be updated. See here, Karnakar new, developer new, salary new. Okay. But when you click the delete button, the record will be deleted. So these are the CRUD operations. Okay. So let us create this app. Open E drive. Create a folder. Name the folder mern employee crud. I have already created it. Open this folder in Visual Studio Code. I have created. I have opened. Okay. Open a terminal. View terminal. In the terminal, create a reactjs application. Let us name the application as client. So to create the reactjs application, the command I use is npm create wait @latest and the app name is client. So give this command. So after giving this command, type npm install. Okay. So this will install the dependencies. After this, type cd client. Okay. Then type npm run dev. Okay. So this will start the server. Okay. So I have done all these things. So this is the reactjs application client. Node modules public src. Src will contain the code app.jsx. This is the starting file. This contains a component home new. Home new component contains all the logic. So return, this contains the user interface part, a text employee management system, a label name, a input field for the name, a label designation, a input field for the designation, again a label for salary, a input field for the salary. Okay. So this part contains the input fields. Next, this part, lower part, contains the reading part. This will display all the records in the database. Okay. So to display the records, I am using emps.map. emps is the user state variable. Okay. So I am using the useState hook here. Okay. So set emps will set the value for the emps. Okay. So the data is read from the database to the backend. From backend it comes to the front end. So the URL is, I am using the useEffect hook. I am using the useEffect hook. So this hook will be executed when the form is loaded. Square bracket means when the form is loaded, this hook is executed. I am using the Axios library and the get method. So this is the URL, localhost 3001. So this is where my Node.js server is running, and the endpoint is get. Okay. So it returns a result promise. This contains the output from the backend Node.js. So I am passing result.data. I am passing result.data to the setEmps function. Okay. So result.data will contain the table data, employee data. Okay. So employee data is passed to the emps function. So all the records are present in the emps variable. So I am using emps.map. I am using emps.map. Okay. So this part, all this part, this contains the interface, display the records, a name label, and the name field of the employee table, designation field of the employee table, salary of the employee table, and a button, edit button to perform edit operation, and a delete button to perform delete operation. Okay. emps.map, emp, this is one individual record in the collection of records. emps is the collection of records. emp is the individual record. From the individual record I am extracting the name, designation, and salary. Okay. So let us first perform the add operation. So I have an add button. So when I click the add button, I will call the function handle add. Okay. So handle add is like this. Handle add. Okay. I am using the Axios library. I am using the method. I am using the post method, and the URL is localhost 3001, and the endpoint is add. I am passing the name, designation, and salary as the body in JSON format. Okay. So this will be sent to the server. So we will see the server part later. So the server will pass the data to the database. Next, let us see the update part. Okay, first let us go to the backend server and create the server part. So go to the terminal, type, create a folder, md server. Okay, next type cd server, give the command npm init -y. So this will create a package.json. Next, within the server, open the server and create a file index.js. Cap this one, create a file index.js. So before that we have to install the dependencies. The dependencies I am using are npm install express for the backend, mongoose for the database, and body parser. Install these three dependencies. So write the index.js file. Type const express is your express. Next, const app is called express. Next, type app.listen. App.listen. Give the port number. Port number is 3001. Okay. Give the command server is running. So if you start the server, node, start the server, type node index.js. So you will get the, you can see the console, server is running. We have a problem. Let us see this unhandled error event, throw error 496. Okay, no problem. Server is already started, so we can delete this. So come to the get request app.get. So get request is used to read records from the database. We have a model, employee model. Employee model of fine will read all the records. So the result, the records will be present in result. So pass these records to the client in the JSON format, display.json. Okay. So this will be sent to the client. Okay. App.post. So I am using the post request. Endpoint is add. I am reading name, designation, and salary from the body. I receive these three values from the client. Okay, I am storing these values in the name, designation, and salary, and passing these three values, name, designation, and salary, to the model, employee model that create. Okay, so if a promise is if the request is successful, I will get a message employee created. So we have to create a model first. To create a model, write const mongoose require mongoose. So to communicate between the client and the server, I require const cars. Okay. So first of all, let us create a model. Create a folder model. Type emp.js. So read mongoose. Next, create a schema. Schema is the structure for the table. I have three fields: name, designation, and salary. Salary is of type number. Name and designation are of type strings. So I am giving a default value for the salary 10,000. So create a model. So this is the table emps. So with this with this name, a table will be created in the mongodb. So export this model by typing module.export employee model. So a model will be created. So here I am creating a model. So first of all, we have to connect to the database. To connect to the database, type mongoose.connect. So this is the localhost address. 27017 is the port number. Employee crud is the database. So when you give this command, a table will be created. So we can see this in the MongoDB database. So open MongoDB database. Okay. So we have all these databases. So click here. Okay. Refresh these databases. So you can see here employee crud database is created. It also contains the collection employees. Let us refresh this. It contains no records. Okay. So when I insert a record, you can see here, refresh this button. A document is created, name KR, designation dev, salary 1. Okay. So data is inserted in the MongoDB database. So let us perform edit and delete operations. Go to the client. So click somewhere in this line. I am clicking here. So the values will be displayed in these three fields. Okay. Modify the data, new 1500. Click edit. See here the fields are modified. Okay. So see how this is performed. So when I click the line, I am calling the function handle edit, and I am passing the ID of the record. So emp is the contains the record. emp.id, this is the field name. You can see here emp.id here. Okay, see this function handle edit. I am using the access library and calling the put method. URL is localhost 3001, endpoint is update, and I am passing the ID. So this ID is passed here from the button. So I am passing the updated values, name, designation, and salary in the body. So the request will be sent to the server. So server gives the response updated values. So those values will be displayed in the result. So let us see the console here. You can see here. Okay, Karunakar new, developer new, salary 25,000. After this, okay, Karunakar new, developer new 1500. This is the latest record we have inserted here. Okay, so console.log result will display the values here. This is how edit is performed. Next, see how to perform delete operation. So let us see the backend part. When I pass the request to the reactjs, it will send the request to the server. In the server, reactjs.put method will be called, app.put method will be called. Endpoint is update, ID contains the values. So request and response. So request.params will contain the parameter because ID is passed as a parameter. Name, designation, salary are contained in the body. So I am destructuring these three values from the body and passing the ID and remaining fields to the model and calling the function find by ID and update. So if the request is successful, so result will contain the fetch the records. So I am passing the updated record in the JSON format to the client. I am also displaying the message console.log updated. So you can see here updated is displayed here. So this is obtained from here. Okay, so this is the edit operation. Now see the delete operation. Come to the client part. So I have a delete button here. So when I click the delete button, call the handle delete method. Handle delete. So use the access library and call the delete method. URL is localhost 3001, endpoint is delete. I am updating the parameter request. I am updating the parameter ID. So request will be sent to the server. So if the request is successful, result will contain the message. So pass this message to the console. So come to the server part, index.js. So this app.delete will handle the delete method. So the endpoint is delete, parameter is ID. So I am passing the ID to the model. I am using the method find by ID and delete. So the request is successful. The response will be sent to from the client, from the backend. Okay. We also get a message employee deleted. See here now. Come to the client part. Click the delete button. Record is deleted, and see here employee deleted. So employee is deleted here. You can confirm from here. So this is how all the CRUD operations are handled: delete, edit, read, and create. So all the CRUD options are already. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.